nigga locked up doing calendar, he ain't missing shit, nigga. Been a robber and a killer
At the same time.
easy. Gotta be the last motherfucker breathing. And since I got my first boy, spike this shit been easy. Gotta be the
Last motherfucker.
Should've shot before ass again, thought he was dead, he still was breathing. I think he ain't the last motherfucker breathing. 36 niggas want me dead, some don't need know the reason. But I be the last motherfucker breathing. Been a rapper and a killer at the same time, ain't easy. Gotta be the last motherfucker breathing. And since I got my first boy, spike this shit been easy. Gotta be the last motherfucker. Should've shot before ass again, thought he was dead, he still was breathing. I think he ain't the last motherfucker breathing. 36 niggas want me dead, some don't need know the reason. But I be the
last motherfucker breathing.
In my city, you get burned out by your ops, nigga. I say in my city, you get killed outside the hospital.
Yeah.
Pimp C told us commissary necessary while your little homie ain't got nothing, he kept it real, nigga.
Let's go, y'all. Real shit going on.
Two got me one kill, nigga. Still a Jackson shit like who went up the hill with Jill, nigga. I know firsthand that Drake do niggas tried to gun me down. Still breathing, pussy nigga, because almost don't count. Deep in them South Memphis trenches, we was struggling to get out. Mama house filled up with roaches, daddy full of rats and mouth. Grandma had a million bed boys, even on the church and count. Now we jump on different mansions, ain't no more Section 8 routes. We ain't gotta worry no more if he bitch, you know it's coming. But my cousin keep walking the blade, trying to get some money. My little brother keep selling stove loads for a couple hundred. On around with $5 work gas to burn the car when some get punished, nigga. Been a rapper and a killer
at the same time.
Gotta be the
last motherfucker breathing, yeah.
And since I got my first boy, spike this shit been easy. Gotta be the last motherfucker.
Yo, peace be multiplied to all my people. Yo, listen, I'm sending out the power of positive things. Shed alive, heart me. Yeah, we finna get into it. Y'all know what we do over here. This is every day. Yo, listen. We gonna shake all that bullshit off. We gonna shake off all the shenanigans. We gonna start fresh right now. Real talk, we gonna get into it. Listen, I just wanna say this. I mean this shit. A lot of people need love out here because you're just a person. The only way to get it is you got to give some love in order to get some. We're going to start off with that, but we got real shit going on, real OG shit going on over here. All right, first thing off the message, first thing I'm going to say is get back to your mindset. I need some of y'all. This is a moment to reset things, all right? It's a moment to reset things. We're going to talk about it tonight, all right? This is a new beginning. A fresh start. It's not a new car, it's not a new house, it's not another job. It's right here. It starts with the cleansing of your spirit and the softening of your heart. We're gonna start there, but ride with the OG. Let's get into it. Real nigga shit going on. When I get through with you tonight, you're gonna be a real right. You're gonna know how to straighten all that out. That's all. That's it. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a spiritual dude, Like I said all the time, I'm a child of God, but I will give a nigga the whole clip. And forgive me, Lord, but I just feel like my will is strong like that, straight up and down, But at the same time, I'm very spiritual in that, you understand me? Don't get it twisted. If you're hungry, I'll feed you. If you're scared, I will protect you. If you're cold, I'll keep you warm. You understand me? For real. Word up, off the rip, all right? But at the same time, sometimes you got to do God's work using the devil's hand. And we're not finna sit around and act like we don't know the rooms that we put ourselves in. We're going to have to recognize that, all right? We're not finna act like this ain't Alice in Wonderland. Life be lifing out here. We just want to get in tune with it. So ride with the OG. We talked about the God code, right? So we're gonna talk a little bit about that because listen, you're not looking for God out there. You're gonna awaken the God in you. We're gonna start there. I'm gonna give you step-by-step instructions. Send it to anybody who needs to get their spirit in tune with things. All right, we're gonna talk about it tonight. The God code. God is not outside there. God is inside you. And when I finish with you tonight, I'm gonna wake up that God code in you. You're gonna tap in. It's not impossible. It's not impossible, all right? Now, 2026, Godspeed gang, let's go. The planets are aligned, right? Okay, ride with me. The planets are aligned. That's Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, and Earth, and the moon are all aligned, right? Now, they say when the planets align, it shifts timelines, it changes destinies, and it closes karma. All right, it restarts karma. This is what the word is, right? Now we're talking about from a spiritual aspect of things, so ride with the things. See, practical thinking. Practical thinking. We're not talking about no spaceships and aliens. We ain't talking about none of these narratives that they got on the internet. Just when I finish with you, you're going to understand it's basically down to practical thinking. We're talking about how to wake up the God code inside of you. That's what we're speaking on right now. Now, this isn't a normal year. They call this year in the spiritual realms. Hold up. That's my boy. Hey, son. What's up? In the spiritual realm, they call it destiny recalibration. You know, that's what they call when the planets align. That's what they call it. They call it destiny recalibration. So what you feel this year will affect the next 5 or 7 years. Okay. We're talking about the spiritual aspect of things, all right? Just ride with me. I'm going to make it make sense. Real talk. Okay? This ain't no hocus pocus shit. All right? Now, because to acquire these things don't take money. Okay? But now listen. Okay. The destiny recalibration is going to be what you feel. What you feel this year will affect you for the next 5 to 7 years of your life. As in the God code. Okay? This also a part. This is the tree limb to the God code. This is a part of it. Okay, ride with me. Now, when I say that's sudden endings, surprise new beginnings, emotional awakenings, relationship realignments, career timeline shifts, karma cycles closing, hidden things reveal themselves. Okay, this is the part of destiny recalibration. That's what it includes. I'm going to run it back again, Shed Alive. I'll write some of this shit down for real. Just get in tune. I'm going to make it make sense. I know why I'm mad with it, but ride with me. Now, we're talking about when the planets align, in the spiritual realm, they call that destiny's recalibration. They attribute that to sudden endings, surprise new beginnings, emotional awakenings, relationship realignments, career timeline shifts, karma cycles closing, hidden things reveal themselves. This is the year that the universe is finally responding. They also say that this is also the year that the zodiac energy will be shifting. I'm not getting into that. If you into that type of thing, you can actually investigate that. They have a whole cycle that's connected to the zodiac energy shifting. But I'm not getting into that. I'm going to stick with the practical thinking of things, if you don't mind. Okay? Now, due to the alignment, that's a whole nother conversation. Now, the energy is unpredictable but transformative. It can change you, depending on what you're in tune with. But you must be intentional and you must be in tune to get on the right frequency. Okay? I'm going to back it up a little bit. The energy is unpredictable, but it's transformative. But you must be intentional and in tune to get on the right frequency during this spiritual time. You understand what I'm saying? This is the year that things will be revealed for real. Now, certain ways that you can get in tune with those things is let go of heavy things that feel heavy to you. Things that wearing on your soul. Try and work to cleanse yourself of those things that's weighing down your spirit. Because this is what we're working on. We're trying to cleanse your spirit. Okay? Say yes to new opportunities because things is different. Yesterday's price is not today's price. That's the way you're going to have to see it. All right? Trust sudden things because you have took worse chances. You understand? Trust sudden things at times because you have took worse chances. And guess what? These things are not life detrimental, so you can trust those things peacefully from your spirit. Try that. Okay? Put a little trust in something that's not life-threatening. Something that's like spirit building. Okay? Stay grounded during emotional waves. That means stay collected during turmoil. Teach yourself how to remain calm in the eye of the storm. This is how you keep your spirit unaffected by the shenanigans going on around you. Shed alive and let them know what it is. All right, this is what we're talking about now. I want to get you in tune with the God code. I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions on how to do it, all right? Now, I said I'm going to go back and start over again. I want you to take your spirit and release everything that's heavy. Teach yourself how to do that in real life. Sometimes you want to sit yourself down in the middle of a room, turn everything off, and take 20 deep breaths. All the way up and all the way down until you can hear your own heartbeat. Learn how to get inside yourself to decompress your system. You understand? It will help you get in tune with the God code that's inside of you. God is not outside of you. God is inside of you, waiting to be reawakened. Say yes to new opportunities because those opportunities could change your life because things have changed. And I need you to perceive them as being better so your energy that you manifest will be better. You got to believe in that. You have to move intentionally. Okay? We're talking about attributes that'll get you in touch to reawaken your God code. We're talking about step-by-step instructions. Next one, trust sudden things. The things that I'm telling you to trust are they're not detrimental to your life. They're small things that build your spirit. Trust in those things. Stop thinking everything is corny. Okay? Next. Stay grounded during your emotional waves. Stay cool, calm, and collected during times of turmoil and chaos. I don't give a fuck if you're in the middle of a hurricane. Hold your head. Remember, the temperature outside has nothing to do with how you hold your head. That's something you have to control. Okay? Next. Focus on one long-term goal. Focus on one long-term goal intentionally. Put the due diligence with it and respect the process. Because that focus does something to your spirit to build it up because you're aligned with things. Okay? You're aligned with things. Let's keep it going. Straight up and down. This is what I'm on. Now, the God code. The God code is your DNA. It carries a divine signature in every human being. God is actually inside our biology. You understand me? Okay? That connects you to mathematics and the universe. Okay? The architecture is in your DNA. And that DNA connects us to the rest of the galaxy. The universe is not random, it's patterned. The universe is intentional and it's coded through sound, frequency, and form. All right? When your God code is activated, because your mission in life requires it, you are part of the 144,000 that they talk about in the Bible. Okay? But to clear things up, we're not talking about when they say when Jesus comes, he's only taking 144,000. He's taking the people of the 144,000. That's not a head count. Okay? That's not how many people that's going to be saved. All right? When he says 144,000, what the Bible is referring to is a frequency. 144 equals 12 times 12, which equals completion times completion. The 144,000 that the Bible talks about is the frequency that you must be on in order to walk back with Jesus when he returns. Not 144,000 people. Okay? Now, if you're you're a fully awakened human template. That's what the 144,000 is. It's the human template of a person that's fully awakened. All right? Now, 144,000. Although that's the frequency of the God code that people will be on the right frequency. Some of those attributes of that is remembering who you are. Anchoring a higher consciousness. That means working to be smarter and more conscientious with your conscience and your spirit. If you're caring, healing, teaching, or on guiding missions, those things are filled with blessings. They feed your God code. And people that's on a mission, that's on a higher timeline, a higher cause, you know. Ministers, priests, people on goodwill missions for the sake of being on a good, strictly from their spirit and their heart. You know, those people, these things are people, those attributes show that you are tapped into your God code. You heard me? Now, the God code means God is not outside of you. God is encoded into your cells, into your consciousness, into your intuition, and into your memory. All right? You don't find God, you activate God within inside yourself. Some old wise men called it the Great Awakening. Thousands are waking up right now is the time. Thousands are waking up right now. They're getting in tune with what's going on around them. They're getting in tune with the power that's coming from the earth. They're getting in tune with the energy of love that comes from the heart. They're getting in tune with the Spirit of God being a living being on earth and living inside of you. That's what this is the time right now. You know, let's be honest. When you can't tell the seasons apart, we have a problem. When children start unaliving and 100% disrespecting the parents that birthed them, we have a problem. When you can't tell a man from a woman, we have a problem. Those are signs of revelation are coming to life. I think we're a little closer than we are. And how do you get into heaven? By the cleanliness of your soul and the softness of your heart. And keep it simple. That's it. It's not much, it's not, you know, it's not real technical. You know what I'm saying? It's not real technical. Now, even though thousands are waking up right now, understand this is not an accident. It's not a coincidence. It's purely by design. All right? The things that are taking place and the way the energies are lining up is supposed to happen. Now, whether anarchy are coming back and all that, we don't know. We'll deal with them when we get here. But right now, work on your spirit and the cleanliness of your spirit and the softness of your heart. Because that's how you tap into your God code, all right? The God code is inside all of us. So get in tune with how you're vibrating to the world. Let's start there, all right? Get in tune with that, okay? 100. Now, I'm going to say this. I know y'all feel the time is shifting. Y'all feel the weather's acting all crazy. And Mother Nature is actually being brutal to the humans right now. You know. Mother Nature going to be what it's going to be to the planet. And that makes it even worse for us. If nature go the wrong way, we all destroyed. You understand? You know, and they always had, you know, the oceans is out of order. Fire is rampant. It's a lot of different things going on. So with that in mind, don't panic. When you look on the news, it ain't nothing but bad news after bad news after bad news. We ain't going to get into that. Practical thinking. A lot of times, listen, remember, there is no money in the cure. The money is in the medicine. You understand? As soon as they make a cure, then they can't make no money. If they cure crime, they can't make no money. If they cure cancer, they're going to stop making money. The money is in the medicine, not the cure. That's what we're dealing with type shit. You understand what I'm saying? So with that in mind, what they say, do your homework. Respect the process of what it is that you're trying to embark on. Because everything is different. You know, just because you didn't get there 2 years ago, shit, this might be your time to make that play. Word up. All right? I told you, when they say no, you take that shit on the chin. Don't stand there looking stupid and perplexed and all that. Get your ass back to the drawing board and rewrite another play. That's all. That's all, you know. I had a bunch of questions. I had a lot of interactions this week. Pardon me. And because of that, I'm just going to just break it all the way down. And y'all can send this out, all right? Because this is for the ladies, all right? This is for the ladies off the rip. But men, you listen because it'll teach you something. You understand? You know, everything here is a learning moment. And your ethnic race don't mean nothing here. We're dealing with humans. Okay? LBGDQ, whatever. I'm not into none of that. I'm into a human being, a better human to humans. That's what we on over here. All right? So right now, I just have to say some things in real life that I feel they're not trying to share. Now, when a man is ready to settle down, okay? In real life, when a man is ready to settle down, he got tired of dealing with other niggas' girls. He got tired of dealing with other niggas' girls because when in that energy is purely sexual. It never involves the spirit or anything conscious or intentional. It's just sex. Because it felt like, you know, we feel like that because when we're dealing with other dudes' girls, we feel like she is for the streets because what she is doing to him, we basically think she'll do the same thing to us. So we put no faith in this relationship that we got, you know. We caught on the humble from this nigga. Because of that, it's only so deep that this relationship is gonna go in real life. Okay? If I met you on a 2v2 and you live with your baby father, I'm never gonna 100% trust you. Do you understand what I just said, young lady? He's never going to listen. If you did a backdoor move, some sneaky link shit for this relationship on another man's time and watch, he's gonna always feel like you'll do that same thing to him in real life. I don't care how you explain it. It don't matter. If you was moving happy for y'all to be together on that nigga time, he's gonna hold that against you in real life. Especially when we find out that nigga was paying all y'all bills. He was completely taking care of you. And you over here gawk off 3,000, this nigga that don't give you nothing. Where is the fucking loyalty and gratitude and graciousness at? It's not. So in that, yeah, because I told you, a nigga hate the shit out you, but he'll still fuck. Yeah, niggas is petty like that. You dig what I'm saying? Even though what you did was diabolical to that nigga, the next man gonna show up and knock the bottom of the box out every time in real life. Now, when y'all sit around thinking y'all gonna spin this little story on him, you can't spin the story on me because you was involved with this nigga. Now, you telling me about how bad he treats you, and that's why you over here, I don't really believe you because guess what? You still with that nigga. So how bad could he really be? You understand what I'm saying? Is how much of a monster that been 3 years, still with, you understand? So men, they ain't really gonna believe you on that. You understand? Now, with that in mind, because at the same time, a man gets, this is why, see, when a man thinks like this, these are the things that keep him from getting fully attached to a woman. All right? No matter how you try to spin it, it's going to keep y'all relationship only going to go a certain particular level because of that. All right? You know, even though he playing along, deep down, he really still don't believe you yet. You still got a little couple of things left on the obstacle course before you can get past him thinking you're a Shylock with it when it get thick. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, especially if you showed that to him already. If you showed this man some diabolical shit, he ain't gonna never forgive you for it in the back of his mind. He gonna know that you are very fully capable of some diabolical shit. All right? Listen, when you talk super, super bad about that nigga that you was with for 5 years, and you running his name all through the mud, but at the end of the day, he took care of y'all in y'all situation. But at this particular point, you ain't got nothing good to say about that nigga. That's a red flag for a man. how a nigga took care of you for 5 years and you ain't got not one good thing to say about him. We learn from what come out your mouth. If you just let a woman talk about her ex, we'll learn just how the relationship was because you done told us. And you done told us so much, we gonna learn just who fault it was the shit went left type shit. You see what I'm saying? Real talk. That's why I say, stop running around talking about your ex all the time because you reveal more about yourself than you actually do your ex. So shut the fuck up with that, all right? Now, so all these things keep you from getting closer to a man. You dig? You didn't, what they say, you didn't talk your way out of some shit for running your mouth. You thought you was just keeping it real with him, telling him this, that, and the third, but you was mostly just talking about your feelings, not what actually happened. But then you didn't give the context of what the situation was. Y'all lived together. He was paying the rent. He was paying your car. He was doing He was where you needed him to be for y'all to work, and he still lost. Because after everything that you told, these are the pieces of that puzzle that we put together. That nigga was on his A+ good nigga shit, and he lost you. To me, he lost you to a nigga that didn't do nothing for you. But the one thing we learned was that that last nigga you was with was on his dean with you. And you still shitted on him for a nigga that didn't invest nothing into you. You understand? We learn from them kind of things, you know. Why would you do a nigga dirty that was fully invested into you? We gonna hold that against you as men in real life, all right? Straight up and down, I don't care if you don't like it. I ain't gonna tell you nothing but the truth over here, all right? Now, so, in that, a man will lose his faith in relationships and he'll be highly focused on his kids and other things that he got going on, you know. That's what'll really happen. He loses faith in women and won't get close to them because of the situations and circumstances that he's been dealing with for whatever reason, all right? Now, but what he learned is, what that man learned during those times, you can call it his hot boy phase, his whole phase, whatever. But what he learned is that a woman can really truly love a man and still have sex with somebody else. Word up. It was only one time, and she mean that. She mean that. But she still did that. You understand what I'm saying? But she still did that. So, and that kind of weighs it up. You understand what I'm saying? See, listen. A woman can truly love a man and have sex with someone else. Now, even though she has sex with that someone else, she still truly loves this man. And she means that. She's learned to separate what she needs to be fed as a woman as opposed to what she needs to be fed sexually. She has separated the two. And it really happens. Her having sex with him is not taking no love from him. This is what she tells herself. Only thing about it is we ain't gonna never bleed that bullshit. When she crying, screaming how much she love a nigga, yeah, but that nigga got the Gulf Coast 3000 from you on my watch. And if it's my cow, why is a nigga drinking my milk? Type shit. That's the way we gonna look at it. But she's ready to crash out because she don't want the relationship to end. And she's gonna make it seem like, well, do you know, did you ask yourself why I did that? A nigga don't care. At this point, you did what you did, and we're going to hold it against you. You're not going to blame me for why you did what you did. That's not going to work. But again, she really does truly love this man in that manner. But she has something missing that she got from this nigga. Only problem is that when she thought she was getting from that nigga, it wasn't what she thought it was. I told you, listen, the only time a woman double back is when the option ran out. And the only time she gonna leave, she ain't gonna leave until the play is already in play. She ain't gonna go nowhere until the next situation is already set up and lined up. You understand me? Straight up and down. And if she wind up doubling back, that means that I'm gonna say salute you. Because whatever you did, you made her love you or care you enough about to come back because she loved it. But everybody gonna love the way you treat them when you treat them good. Ain't never no bad days on treating somebody good, right? Yeah, all right. Just for, I'm just saying, if she faulted on you when you was at your best, she really not allowed to double back. But we ain't finna get into that right now. Now, we as men understand, and it makes us skeptical when a woman says, I'm single by choice. All right, now listen, listen, run it back. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. All right, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. We as men understand, and it makes us skeptical when a woman says she's single by choice. Now, the thing men think automatically is that you're lying. We're gonna always think that you're lying when you say I'm single by choice. We're never gonna believe in that. You understand what I'm saying? No matter how much you try to convince us. Now, hold up. I got some for that. Now listen. See, because in real life, we know that sex is only a phone call away. So, you're going to have to prove to us that you have been celibate and it's by your choice and all that. We're not going to believe you because of one great conversation because you was chatting real nice. Still don't believe you when sex is only a phone call away. All right? It's the reason I said that. Ride with me, all right? It's a whole more to it. Just listen. I know you think you know where I'm going, but you don't. Check it, right? Now, your charm level, we know as men that your charm level can get you any man that you desire in real life. So a man is never really convinced of your charm is meant specifically for him. I'm going to say that back. We men know that you have a charm level to get any man that you desire. You know how to come at him to get him to want you. We know that you know how to do that, right? Now, so with that in mind, we're never really convinced that charm that you're putting on us was specifically for us. Because we know that you can wield that charm anywhere you so desire. We ain't gonna never feel like we're that one in a million. We never gonna feel that. So when you say I've been single for 3 years, yo, listen, and you show me that your charm, you're a novice, your charm is on high, your charm is top tier. That means you can do that. You can put that charm on any nigga. I'm not gonna feel special because you charm. You know how to level. You know the level of charm to throw at me to get me to pursue you. You knew what you was doing, and we as men know that. So you being single, it is by choice, but it doesn't come without action. It doesn't come without action. Now, it could have been meant. It could have been meant. The charm that you gave, we don't feel like it's meant for us specifically. It could have been meant for everybody. Men know the difference between Miss Right and Miss Right Now. Okay. So when women say I'm single by choice, men think the total opposite until proven otherwise. You got to prove to me you've been single by choice for 3 years. Because if all your ducks in the row is lined up, I'm going to really start to think, now, why are you really single? Sometimes women be single because they need to keep that other door open because they don't know when they're going to come in. They got to keep their door open because they got somebody this door got to be available when they show up. Type shit. Yeah. Straight up and down. So that's a real thing, When a man think you've been single for at least 3 years, it's certainly the philosophy that we have. Ever since you was 13 years old, men have been coming at you. Ever since you came out the house wearing a bra, men been giving you their energy across every turn, all right? Uncles be acting like you not their niece. Old men be looking at you funny and all that. Yeah, you've been dealing with that since 13. By the time 19, you are very more than familiar with the energies of men and how they come at you and the different ways they try to get you to get on the same page as them. By 19, you're a novice at it. You know what I'm saying? So we feel by the time you're 29, you are a professional with dealing with men's energy. So now we don't understand how you've been single for 3 years. At 29, because we figure by the time you're 25, men feel you know men and you know how to control your charm level. You don't offer charm to men you don't like. Your charm level is based on how much you do like them. And you use it as a weapon sometimes. You sharp like that. Okay? Now, men feel women have complete control over their charm levels. And they pick and choose when to use their power. So when you use it on a man, to reel them in. You know how to use your charm levels to actually reel a man in. Okay? Now, but now, it'll make him think that if she can wield this power, I'm not the only one she wielding that power to. I'm not going to be convinced that I'm the only one that you charmed, even though you've been single for 3 years. Because low key, as a man, we're going to always think that you got a little fuck buddy, you know what I'm saying? A little sneaky link, that cooperates with you because he can, We're going to always think that, straight up and down. Just because you try to convince us you're single, that does not mean that you're not sexually active when you feel like it. Because especially when we see you're aesthetically fire. You call and tell him, yo, be here in 20 minutes. I'll be butt-ass nigga at the door. He going to be there in 7. Yeah. It's like that. And you can do that whenever you see fit, and ain't nobody never got to know. And that nigga ain't going to never tell nobody, you know why? Because he want to be called back again. Yeah. He want to get invited back to the party. Yeah. He ain't going to never say nothing. A man will keep his motherfucking mouth closed to keep on sneaky linking with you. We do know that that's a known fact. So, yeah, some things have had to be proven to that man. Because that same man will shut his ass up to keep knocking the old girl back. He'll shut right the fuck up with it, for real, in real life. All right? Now, your selected charm is for who you like, based on how you like them. We as men know that. But our thing about that is we don't understand. We trying to figure out whether or not, can we believe you? It's crazy because let me tell you something. Yo, listen. OG ain't gonna never tell you no lies. It's 2026. Chicks, the new niggas. In 2026, come on, y'all, face the real shit. All right, wake up and snap out that bullshit. Women are moving just like men. All right? They don't need a man for nothing. So they let them tell it, They in the toys and equipment and all that. But that still ain't a man, but I guess it's enough for them to not have to deal with the characteristics of a man to get to where they try to be sexually. You know what I'm saying? That's a real thing, And a lot of times I talk to a whole lot of young niggas, and that's my word. They didn't bag this chick bagged them. And just like she bagged them, she dismissed them. The same way the niggas dismissed the chick who's a little bit annoying, but they didn't know that when they first linked up. You know what I'm saying? Chicks is moving like that. And it's 2026. Niggas is having sex and have relationships with chicks, and I'm talking about in relationships, and they don't know what this chick get paid. They don't even know what day she get paid on. It's like that. Okay? Of the relationships that we hold in 2026 are different now. All right? Chicks is dismissing niggas. Okay? Listen, 40 years ago, even 30, a woman in their 20s had a man, a whole situation. But in 2026, they ain't got no man, they ain't trying to have no kids, and they outside, and their money is for them and what they want to have fun doing. They don't want to be in relationships all through their 20s. Women have decided to be like men and say, listen, I want to enjoy my prime more than my mother enjoyed hers. That's a real thing. Why do y'all think y'all niggas is going through that? This is why we having a hard time. This is why they talking about don't marry a woman in her 30s, because, she done had every nigga in the West Wing by the time she talking about she ready to get married. And, she trying to pull a Vivica Fox on a nigga. Vivica Fox, until she got 50, talking about she want to get married. Straight up and down. God bless her, but who's going to do that? I seen old boy, that's been his best friend for 25 years. Now all of a sudden they getting married. After she done knocked off the whole basketball team, the whole football team, and the whole track team, now you win. Nigga, you don't win. Now listen, and this is my word. Respect what it is that you're doing in these relationships. You smashed 3 times. Listen, and you know who the fuck I'm talking to. She ain't nothing to you. It's my word. She ain't nothing to you. And I'm going to be honest with you. When you sneaky linking and all that, don't be so quick to try to form relationships with them chicks, because, nigga, can you afford her life? This nigga paying the car note, the car insurance, and for the kids' daycare. Nigga, can you do that? Because if you can't, you just gonna fuck it up for the kids in real life. She answered the phone while y'all was together. And you start banging out harder just to expose yourself. Now you about to fuck up her rent, her lights gonna get cut off, all that. Listen, nigga. You know your bread ain't enough to take that chick and take care of her. Get what you knock the bottom out the box and go your way, nigga. Don't fuck the whole family up when you know in fact you can't carry that load that nigga carrying. Gangster, straight up and down. See how that nigga take care of that chick, nigga. You can't afford 1 week of that chick life. Just thank God she let you hit. And go about your business. And if you hit it right, she'll call you back again, you know. But don't be in there talking about you. I can replace that nigga. You got a new nigga on deck. No, you just won the pussy. You didn't win the woman. You understand? A lot of y'all niggas got this shit. Just because you hit her don't mean you won her, nigga. All you did was fuck. That nigga getting food, nurturement, caring, support, and pussy. All that. And all her bread if he needed. Understand the difference. Some of you niggas, hey, yo, some of y'all, you gotta listen. Just because a woman let you knock the bottom of the box don't mean that she gave you all of her. Nigga, all you got was pussy, my nigga. That nigga has the entire woman. Do you understand? Do you know the fucking difference? Now, when your girl cheat on you, she cheated. But how much of her life and her whole adult being is intertwined with yours? Yeah, old boy fucked and all that, yeah. He cracked old girl and all that. But her whole life is with you. You understand? All y'all building together. Y'all got y'all accounts together. Y'all on the same page and y'all growing together. And then she turn around and let old boy crack. And then told you because you work too much. Now I'm gonna say this. I can't feed you, so I can't tell you how the fuck to eat. But I'm gonna say this. Take 2 steps back and think. How much is your life gonna change if you end the union that you have with her and what y'all already been building for 7 years, 4 years? Yeah. And y'all on the same page and it's working. But she went and cracked old boy. Understand that all old boy got was some pussy. That's it. I need you to understand the worth of pussy and the entire woman. See, when a man has an entire woman, that comes with a whole lot of shit. When you get the pussy, all you get is the pussy. All you get is a box. That's it. Stop thinking you won the lottery because she let you smash, my nigga. Nah. When she's trying to be responsible for those smiles on your fucking face, nigga. You understand me? When she told you, baby, I know you're reaching for the stars, but if I help you, I think you can reach the moon. It's just right there. I think we can do that, boo. You don't get that from a chick you just fucked. Now, until you learn the difference, nigga, you might be a little bit lost out here. Okay? Pussy is just that. It's just pussy. What Lil Wayne said? As soon as I come, I came to my senses. A nigga knocking old girl off in the exit. As soon as he came, he's at the elevator before the condom hit the exit floor. Yeah, what the fuck am I doing here? Damn, yeah. It's like that. Understand that. Now listen. For some reason, he left his location on. You saw his location before he cut it off. You know right where that nigga at. You run down to his location, you catch him at the hotel, he at the motel in a short stay. Short stay number 2 hours. Crazy shit is you catch the nigga coming out the room. You catch the nigga coming out the room. Run down on a nigga and you caught him, he busted. Real talk. And you mad as a motherfucker. And I'm smiling, but it ain't funny. I know you hurt. And the first thing he say to you is, damn, baby. You right. I did that. I did that with old girl. I did that, boy. I did that, baby. I'm dead ass. But I don't give a fuck about 2 Dot Sally. I don't care nothing about her. I love you, though. I understand that, yeah, I'm all the way wrong with it, but I love you, though. Do you understand what that man mean when he said that? I knocked old girl back. I cracked old girl. But I love you, though. Which means his love is an action. It's more than just sex. You understand me? Yeah, he helped got your credit right. Yeah, that car you got is in your name. Yeah, shit is looking up. Yeah, you got a credit card together. Y'all got an account together. Yeah, y'all building. That's what he mean by I cracked old girl, but I loved you though. You got to understand what that means. I need a lot of y'all to really understand. I told you, my wife got her degree while she was with me. She got her master's degree while she was with me. She started her career while she was with me. And she started her own business while she was with me. And through all those times, I never felt diminished as a man because I do what I do. She's a whole woman. Stop being in competition with your mama. Remember what the rule is with your woman. Help me, help us. Everything that's beneficial to her is beneficial to you. When she working overtime for y'all. You remember, listen, couple equals teammate. Couple equals teammate. In that there's no self-interest. It ain't what you do for you, it's what you do for y'all. You understand that? Especially when y'all cohabitating together. Y'all living in the same crib. And y'all want to raise kids and shit. Y'all want to take the kids y'all have and build something special through that. Yes. Sound like a plan. Snap out the bullshit. Alright? Get back in tune with you. This is what we do over here. Alright? Real talk. Let me check right now. Y'all know how I be on it over here. This ain't a game. I did have a wonderful day. I really did. What's up, Boss Lady 888? Y'all know what we do over here. Footprints on the ceiling. What up, Rod? Hey, yo, listen. Okay, hold up. Okay, listen. I gotta say it. Listen. For all of you that are in relationships right now, if you're in a relationship right now, I want you to take a deep breath and thank God for that person that cares about you. And all that picklehead bullshit that you be on. I want you to think twice about that person that loves you on your worst day. Alright? On your worst day. Okay? Now, if you've been in a relationship for a while, I'm going to give you a couple of pointers. Listen, if you have a regular woman that you sleep with, y'all sleep together every night. Listen, at least 3 times a month, you must have sex with her as if she's a new chick. That's my word. Y'all doing what y'all doing, but at least 3 times a month, she needs to have footprints on the ceiling. You understand me? Now, I don't know if I'll get her a wig and she can nickname herself Sasha. Y'all can role play. I don't give a fuck. But you need to knock that box off, knock the bottom out the box out like it's brand new punani. You understand me? Think about it, Joe. Think about it, all right? You know how you meet a chick and you like her and y'all got a vibe, but she got a situation so y'all can't really rock like that, but you got open line of communication with her. And you can tell she like you. Just a situation mean y'all can't be together. And y'all been talking for 3 or 4 months, you know, but you like her though. You know, y'all got something to eat a couple of times. She had to get up out of there, all that, And yeah, she be smelling like fruit and flowers and all that. Yeah, that type of shit, you know. And then one day, 4 months later, she call you and tell you nigga it's lit. She calls you on the phone. You'll shut up for a short stay. Nigga, you've been anticipating and prolonging to hit this chick, for the last 4 months. Because you know she in the situation, and today is the day. that you gonna get to have sex with his girl. Do you know what kind of energy that man gonna put into this particular situation on that short stay? He's been longing and wanting for this chick for 4 months, waiting on a day to get a green light. And now he got one. That nigga gonna be a great adventure. He gonna hit your girl like Superman that night. You know why? Because he don't know when he's gonna be able to line her up in this manner again. So he's going all out tonight. He's pulling out all the bells and whistles. He gonna do his push-ups, all that. He gonna be on the Superman shit. He knocking the whole bottom out. You been putting footprints on the ceiling? Nigga, that night, for new box, he putting footprints on the motherfucking roof, my nigga. And if you ain't treated Joe, if you ain't ate that chick up like fruit, nigga, yeah, it's a nigga right there ready to slop up like gravy with a biscuit, my nigga. Yeah. This is how niggas lose their girl. You got used to her. Now you just give her that take this dick and shut up and go about your business. Yeah, nigga, yeah. You fucking her like you ain't interested. This is how niggas lose their girl to a nigga named Jody and all that. All right? Take your talking to. You've been having sex like y'all bored. And if you don't know how to do the Gawk 3000, you might need to learn that shit with your man. Because it's a real thing now. Dead ass. Because guess what? When you go back out there looking for some shit, there's some shit out there you're gonna fucking find that ain't gonna be good to you. Remember, everything that look good to you ain't good for you. Straight up and down. They got some shit out there that you eat and it has no nutritional value type shit. Yeah. You fucking with this and fucking with that and it ain't no good for you. All the glitter ain't gold. You understand me? It look like gold, nigga, it ain't. No, nigga, somebody shined up brass, nigga. Yeah. It's like that out here. Real talk. What else in the chat, man? While we on one? Y'all know what we on over here. Oh shit, what up, son? You know, I'm talking to the chat right now. You know, we on one. I got 7 new messages. Yeah, he said, I'm not trying. I hear you, Jacob. Hey, yo, listen, check this out, right? Hey, yo, listen. Stop thinking everything is corny. You know, all the romantic comedies that they come out with, it's a lot of truth in that. Because we just people. And everybody wants to feel special in every situation that they're in. Just remember that. That's all, you know. If you're not putting a smile on your person's face every day, what the fuck are y'all doing? It's just that simple, you know. And I'm going to tell you something. And again, baby girl, listen. The things that man needs you to bring to the table don't cost you no bread. He want nurturement, kindness, genuine support. And he really needs you to be into him. That's all. He don't give a fuck about your job. He don't give a fuck about your last relationship. He just need to know that you support him, that you're nurturing, and you're kind, and you really into him. That's all he need. Don't cost you nothing. Your job ain't got a damn thing to do with it. Real talk. Straight up and down. Y'all getting tricked out y'all fucking spot, thinking all this other bullshit. Check this shit out. What do you bring to the table? Listen, if he pays all the bills, he pays for vacations and all that. What do you bring to the table after that? He can feed himself. The things that he needs from you, he can't do for himself. He can clean up for himself. He can feed himself. He can do his own laundry. And pay his own rent. But the things he needs from you, yeah. And that's what you can you do that? That's all it's gonna boil down to. Can you do that? That's all. Let me see what's in the chat. Y'all know what we on over here. Y'all know what we on over here. It's not a game. He said, what do I do if I walk in and Jody already in? Hey, yo, listen. I'm glad you told me that. I'm glad you told me that. Now listen, it's a public service announcement. I ain't gonna never keep it but 100% real with you, all right? A man got up one day and he went to work, okay? He got up one day and he went to work. He worked 10 hours. He came home to a nigga in his bed. He came home to another man in his bed, right? Now that's the bed he left from this morning, right? And he couldn't believe it. He was ready to crash out and he was super hurt. Now we ask ourselves, what in real life made her disrespect this man to this level? She know what time he get home from work. You know why? Because she was trying to tell him that it was over and he wasn't listening. And the thing about it with her is that she didn't understand that he can't leave if he's paying the bills. He can't pay the bills and leave at the same time. So they kind of in the middle of a dilemma. But she understands that too. But at this point, she says, no, fuck that. I'm going to make sure this nigga get the fuck out of my house. And she set that up, as dangerous as it is. She knew what time he was going to be there because y'all been arguing or whatever, and y'all not listening to one another. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way that blatant respect can even come to life. All right? This is what happens when people wait until shit hit the fan to try to correct shit. It's like trying to solve a problem at the end of the bottle. You can't. You can't solve the problem at the bottom of an alcohol bottle. At the Hennessy bottle. You're not. It's not going to happen. Straight up and down. It's actually going to make everything worse. So, I'm not saying anything is right. I'm not condoning none of that shit. But what I'm trying to tell you is that be mindful of the level of respect and disrespect going back and forth. Because if you ignore that shit, it'll turn into some blatant disrespect that lead to a nigga catching a case. And don't nobody want to catch no damn case. You understand me? People say certain things for a reason and shit like that, you know. But my thing is this. In order to get love out here, hey, what up, Shakur?
Good.
You got to give some love. All I'm asking you to do is just treat people the way you want to be treated. But I'm going to say this again. Things is changing. Change your attitude. Hold your head up. Smile more. Don't nobody want to fuck with a loser, some heavy-headed, down in the dumps, chin on the ground. Don't nobody want to deal with that. All right? Don't nobody want to sell their soul to be your friend. Okay? Remember, no is a word that adults use to other adults. No does not mean I hate you. No does not mean we got beef. No does not mean you're my enemy. No does not mean I'm disrespecting you. Anytime you use the word no to somebody that don't understand, they're acting like a fucking child. And some of y'all can't take no. If somebody that care about you can't tell you something good about yourself, how the fuck you supposed to learn what you need to improve on? Nobody has all the answers, especially you, especially me. So we listen to the critiquing of people that care about us because it helps us be better. All right? Straight up and down, period, point blank. That's my word. I was taking a couple of questions out the chat real quick.
See, they ask some more.
Yeah, I'm going to check right quick. I'm going to check again. I just did a couple. What's going on, y'all? What's really, really good? What do I do if, oh, yeah, we just talking about if you walked in. I'm going to tell you this. Listen. The one thing about that, he said, what if I walk in and Jody is with my chick? I just gave a scenario to that. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to spite you. I'm going to get 5 just like you. Don't go to jail for 1 box when you can go get 5 more. That part. When someone shows you who they really are, you believe them. Else they will start using your love as a weapon against you. All right? And I need you to care more about yourself than the person that you love. I need you to love yourself more than that. You can't be a welcome mat to the going-ons of the world. You're just a person. And there's certain things that you need. And at some point in your life, you're going to have to put those things at the forefront of your life. And that ain't got a damn thing to do with that person over there. In real life, you have to lead your life first. Everybody that's with you, listen, man, and I'm saying this. I understand you going through some things. but forever is only in memory. All right? A fresh start is a fresh start. You gave your best. You did what you could till you couldn't, and it didn't work out. I need you to hold your head up and go improve your life. Go back to building. Stop sitting around thinking about her. All right? Straight up and down. Stop it. You gave your best and it didn't work. Listen, if you need help, she's giving, listen, nigga, she's giving that Gawk 3000 to the next nigga. Erase her number and delete her pictures. Get her out your system. The sooner you do, the sooner you can move on with your life. You have some places to go, some things to do, someone to become, and it ain't with her. And that's it. You are not depressed. You are not lonely. You're just rebuilding and rebranding. That's all. Change your perception and it'll change the way you see things. I say it all the time. The cup is not half empty. The cup is half full. As long as there's something in the cup, you got something to work with. Can't nobody walk the mile that you walk. Until they beat you, these niggas can't beat you. When a nigga take your chick, he did you a favor because she was never yours. It was just your turn. Say it out loud to yourself so you can keep it pushing. Real talk. All right? OG ain't never gonna tell you no lies. That's on all I love. 2 new messages. What we doing? Oliver Unsworth, what's good? Y'all know what we doing over here. It's not a game. Say what I know about what? That's all. I got this joint on YouTube. Oh, okay. Saying, what up, Twitch? What's good? It's Quiet Storm. You know how we on it. I can't even tell on this joint. But anyway, yeah, we on it over here. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah, we back Friday, y'all. You heard? And this is what we gonna do. Don't forget, get in tune with your spirit. You understand me? Be kind out here in the world. Treat people like you want to treat them. Don't fall for the bullshit narratives. Stop listening to all that bullshit on the internet. Word up. Y'all know what we doing over here. Real talk. Y'all know what we doing over here. Streaming from the streets out on all platforms, y'all. Look out. Support the OG. Yo, hit the heart button. Y'all know what we on over here. Y'all meet up with me Friday, man. We gonna get into it. Y'all know how we do. Peace and blessings to all my peoples. We gonna go out with Pooh Shicey. I like that shit he on right now. I ain't even gonna front. I like that shit. Oh yeah, here we go.
Any Hyundai Santa Fe? We only paid. Enjoy your car.
Yes.
They gave a nigga 20 seconds of commercials and all that. Yo, hit my link in the bio. Hit my email. I see the Zoom link. Let's chop it up. You heard? Y'all know what we do over here. Positive vibes all day. It's not a game.
Non-stop action with over 4,000.
Let's go.
Big brother.
Shicey.
Yeah, don't get shot at South Living because I know trauma unit, man. Whatever Dirk said, man. Yeah, better play downtown somewhere, man. We put y'all down on my city, man. And what I'm gonna do, man. First hand, man. You gotta know some first hand for anything, man.
Y'all heard?
Gotta be the last motherfucker. I took up on my dream swing, got hit in my back with a pump. I swear to God, a nigga snuck up just like Scarface got drunk. I went to sleep watching that movie, drinking who, so I was drunk. I might as well stay up. Now we got commissary in the morning. I feel the walls getting closer, my release, they slowly come. They gave a homie 75, he get out when we turn 100. I beat so many niggas up, I clutch every time I feel fun. Only one step away from freedom, but I still can't go for nothing. At the rate my million going, I might get a billion quick. Police keep running up in my cell, talking about you smell a wick, but I don't smoke, he tryna find my cell phone. He ain't slick, niggas don't wanna sell me a knife, I'm cut my locker then. You can't relate to that last ball unless you been to the pen. See, I got men on security and security on my mans. You can't never be too sure when you done did the shit I did. Back on the town, full of clowns, a lot of shit need to be fixed. Tossing turn, sweat, shaking in my sleep, scaring my dude. It seem like all the gangsters gone and all the fuck niggas got rid. The sneakers got a voice now, the gang waters down the shit. All my niggas locked up doing calendar, he ain't missing shit, nigga. Been around and the killer
At the same time.
easy. Gotta be the last motherfucker breathing. And since I got my first boy, fight this shit been easy. Gotta be the
last motherfucker
Should've
breathing.
shot my ass again, thought he was dead, still was breathing. I see he ain't the last motherfucker breathing. 36 niggas want me dead, some don't need know the reason. That I be the last motherfucker breathing. Been a rapper and a killer
At the same time,
easy. Gotta be the
last
last
motherfucker breathing.
Ever since I got my first boy strike, this shit been easy. Gotta be the
Last motherfucker
Should've shot
breathing.
my ass again, thought he was dead, still was breathing. I see he ain't the last motherfucker breathing. 36 niggas want me dead, some don't need know the
Here's
reason.
the check,
But I
girl.
be the last motherfucker breathing. In my city, you get burned out by your ops, nigga. I say in my city, you get killed outside the hospital. Pimp C told us commissary necessary while your little homie ain't got nothing, he kept it real, nigga. Made it out, but my attitude got me won't kill, nigga. Still a jack some shit like who went up the hill with Jill, nigga. I know firsthand that Drake, them niggas tried to gun me down. Still breathing, pussy nigga, because almost don't count. Deep in them South
Almost don't count.
Scrubs and took it out. Mama house filled over roaches, daddy full of rats and mouth. Grandma had a million bed boys, even on the chairs and couch. Now we jump on different matches, I know more Section 8 vows. We ain't gotta worry no more if he bitch and know this coming. But my cousin keep walking the blade, trying to get some money. My little brother keep selling stolos.
My shit, I'm fucking with Bruce actually tonight.
Work gas to burn the coffin, so get punished, nigga. Been a rapper and a killer.
At the same time, Friday night, 9 o'clock, y'all.